Hey folks, welcome to a new Let's Play series from the Mysterious JG. First time I've ever dipped a toe into this game series. I've watched Lethal Feline play several of the previous games. I tell a lie. I played around when I first got this for Christmas a couple months ago. I played around not recording, just getting far enough in that I could grind and goof off, but not too deep in. But yeah, this will be a game I've been looking forward to for a while. Yakuza, like a dragon. Like a lisping dragon. Because as we all know, the leader of the Yakuza is either a hot dominatrixy chick or her brother who lisps. That's what Grand Theft Auto has taught me. But now here for your four principal characters. I have gotten far enough in the story offline, goofing around, to have one party member in addition to our main guy. So there's obviously quite a lot to go. But I've been looking for a game. I've been feeling poorly, as people know. I need a game where I can just kind of grind when I'm not feeling up to recording. I started playing Bloodstained, and this. Between the two of them, I got grinding up the wazoo that I could do. Excuse me, this is Yakuza Like a Dragon. I have a continue slot, but we're going to go straight to new game and enjoy the world of Yakuza. Just the two images are easy to see. I stick with the default. Game is not a safe feature. Got it. Thank you for supporting Ryuga Gotoku Studio. Here's a gift on us. Legendary first aid kit. Oh, okay. And there's actually DLC for this that I would be kind of interested in. Well, let's get to that later. It's a work of fiction, by the way. None of these people are real. I hope you understand that. Chapter 1, Light and Shadow. Let this game introduce itself to an extent.
Long have I waited for this day.
When I would perform Kabuki in English.
I know you can't have forgotten my face.
We will be playing the game in English. It has Japanese and English. We'll do English.
The courtier you murdered in Suruga. That man was my father.
My name is Diego Montoya.
You're that girl from before.
I'm not that girl anymore. I am a vagrant on a quest for vengeance.
They're not acting in the Kabuki style at all.
How many times I've awoken in the night,
then again, it's not necessarily Kabuki. I don't know that I'm meant to jump to the assumption it's Kabuki. But we know the game is set in the modern day, so I don't think we're meant to think this is what's going down.
Men, have your way with her.
No, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe these guys are about to, like, rape someone. No, they're on a stage. We've seen stage dressing. This is where you fall down.
I believe I would ever let myself be cut down by a mere woman?
Well, I thought you might be into that.
For I am none other than the fearsome Genji the Slasher, the legendary terror of Edo.
Ooh. I'd be curious if I went back and watched this in Japanese, would they be doing Japanese? Because Kabuki is not delivered in naturalistic Japanese. I don't know if this is I don't know if this is a real Kabuki player, one that was invented for the game.
Is none other than I.
But wait, how could that? What? What?
Did you see that?
Fake moon.
Father.
Which just totally shit. Yeah, that was a weird. I think we got some moon position continuity issues there. Oh, he's breaking character before the play's over, but he's happy with the performance. So who was Genji the Slasher? I don't get it. And where's Kuroko, the famous stagehand, wears all black and can be unlocked if you win certain rounds perfect in Samurai Warriors 2. Oh man, Big Benjamin luau. It's a lei made of dollary dues. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, if you know anything about the Yakuza series, you know it's got really involved stories that involve... Always it involves events from like 20 years prior to when the story is set being significant, so... I fully expect this person to be a villain or hero who is like twice as old as they appear to be now, and we'll be flashing back to this later. And also, secret Koreans should be expected if you've been playing the appropriate Yakuza games.
Did you finish cutting that confetti?
I'm still wiping off the makeup.
No. Not yet.
Then what are you sitting around for? We leave for Osaka in the morning. Look at you. You got the audience to its feet and suddenly you think you're a star?
You're successful in what you do and suddenly you feel like you should be appreciated for that.
Money is nothing, so don't let it go to your head.
I don't think we're meant to like her.
You ungrateful little brat. Don't you look at me like that.
Take off your makeup before you look at me.
I can't believe this is how you treat your mother.
Okay.
I ought to make the next cut even deeper. And this time, not even your makeup will hide it.
I don't think I'll be using this to introduce my niece to the world of RPGs.
Don't you dare try to order me around, Toshio. Who do you think keeps this whole damn show running?
Who do you think threatens people with scissors unnecessarily? What's puzzling to me about this is this game is a long game, and I've played maybe 2% of it off screen. And yet, I'm already at the point where I have no idea what this has to do with anything that happens later.
Who cares about all this?
Am I supposed to be high? Yeah, I'm really not sure what's meant to be happening with this dude.
Are you okay, Masumi?
Do you feel like a dragon yet? I could do a dragon. I could totally eat a dragon. Oh, he's...
Don't worry about the confetti.
Okay. I guess the implication is she's cut him up before.
I should have time to finish it in the truck tomorrow.
This is messed up.
I may never be an award-winning actor, but I've always been a masterful confetti cutter. Every actor needs a backup plan.
I think if confetti cutting is your dream, you probably need another
We hit the
backup
town
plan.
tonight? See the sights of Yokohama. Just the two of us. Come on.
We can meet us some Yokohama mamas. Be good stuff. Now reminding me, Reiko Hinimoto. Yokohama girl, through and through. Which I don't know what that would really mean. So, yeah, this is sweet. I don't know if this is his dad or just some guy, but somebody's taking care of this kid.
I don't have any friends. What's the point if you switch schools every month?
Aww.
Come on, don't be like that. You know, when I was your age, my parents wouldn't even let me go to school.
I grew up as a girl in the Taliban. Oh, I don't know what they are, but they look delicious.
Why don't we treat ourselves today? I know. How about Peking duck, the king of Chinese food? The duck is dried in the sun, then roasted, and the skin comes out so crispy and delicious, you'll love it.
That actually does sound damn
If it's
good.
the king of Chinese food, it must be expensive.
And Chinese food's cheap. We're Japanese.
Don't you worry about that. Indulging ourselves for one night won't break the bank.
I gotta sell $1 million worth of confetti. Yeah, this is. I think this game is going to be 90% me trying to like live ad-lib Mystery Science Theater stuff, because this is, from what I have seen, watching a little bit of Lethal streaming and playing a little bit myself, this is like Metal Gear Guns of the Patriots level cinematics, at least for a while. So, they start talking about nanomachines, yeah, I can forgive you if you need to duck out. But right now, we're loading. But now, we are loading. Looks like he's doing all the eating. I still love that. Looks, just that layout looks pretty good.
Masumi, you're going to get full if you keep eating those, you know.
Wasn't that
Remember,
the idea?
These appetizers are just the bit players.
Oh.
The main course has yet to take the stage.
That's,
Yeah, I know.
that does
I'm
look
going
like
to the bathroom
expensive.
before the star gets here.
Star's my name for gonorrhea. I don't know why I said that. That didn't even make any sense. Okay, nothing ominous about the way they're highlighting that tray. But that's that Peking duck. Confetti Cutters Guild. Sick of you not playing by the rules. Alright, give it a shake. Thanks for capturing this moment, Yakuza Like a Dragon. This is definitely going to be an R-rated game. So, some actor kid whose mom is mean to him goes to dinner with a father figure who may or may not be his actual father, who gets murdered. So this...
Dad.
Is he going to be the hero? I honestly don't even know. You didn't notice that until you got like 2 feet away from him. But I guess it is his dad, so we know that. Yeah, okay, I'm an idiot. The scar should be enough to tell us who he is. And this is who he is. And I know who this turns out to be, but I'm only 2%, maybe 2% of the way into the game from playing around off screen before I decided to make a Let's Play, but I need to not give away who this guy is, other than the fact that he's George fucking Takei.
The last day of the 20th century.
George fucking Takei, guys. Masuma Arakawa, patriarch of the Arakawa family, a Tojo clan subsidiary. So he's
And all I
Yakuza.
can think about is what I want for lunch. Hey, Ichi.
Stop scratching.
To do collections.
Joe Sawashiro, captain of the Arakawa family, a Tojo clan subsidiary. I believe I can pause, because I might need to do this
On New Year's Eve?
to get all that stuff read.
If there's money on the streets and there's work to be done.
Well,
Yakuza don't get holidays in Kamurocho.
Isn't this your boss you're lecturing?
Then you die.
Well, thanks for that game. That's what I need right now. Aww. So whoever Ichi is, George Takei wants to hang out with him, and he can't because his subordinate is being mean.
Stop, Ushio, you piece of shit!
So here's our actual protagonist.
What? And get caught? Get fucked, you cum stain!
Yeah, I'm not going to introduce my niece to RPGs through this game.
Leave me alone!
We actually control this. Chasing down thugs. Oh, the thrill of chase. Sorry. So yeah, like, thinking about this now, because I did play a little bit of this offline, but it was an adult beverage in my hand, and I was skipping a lot of the cinematics because I was trying to get to actual action. But it's kind of interesting. So our story opens with flashbacks about the George Takei character, who we will not be playing as. He is not the main character, but I'm assuming he's important. Now I've lost all track of what it was I was going to say. So let's just read the screen. Thrill the chase. Navigate the city without bumping into obstacles by pressing the displayed inputs to catch up with your target. The distance gauge tracks how far. Now, this is going to be a mini game. Who knows how often this will come up. It looks like it's going to be a QTE event. I don't even know if it makes a difference what... Yeah, I pressed to the side. I did, game! I swear I did. I don't know how we... Yeah, like... Nothing I was pressing was doing anything until we get to the QTEs, so I need to understand that. We lost distance on him because I missed the first one, although I don't understand how. And that QTE didn't even make sense, and I think it's because I'm behind, and the timing of the obstacles no longer makes any sense. I was using the control stick. Maybe I needed to use the control pad. But either way, I think we did good enough in the first QTE event of the game to do it. Maybe.
Looks like I shook him off.
Yeah. Cross body block off the top.
Ushio, pal, I know you're not an idiot. Why did you think you'd get away with hawking this?
Nobody has Betamax
Nothing
anymore.
illegal about selling animal fuck videos. Believe me, it's educational.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
I believe you. The problem is you were calling it uncensored porn and selling it to dumb, horny kids.
Come on, Ichiban, do me a solid. Remember all the good times we had in middle school? And let's be real, it's not like this is hurting the Yakuza's
Oh, we're going to get
bottom
into the honor of the
Actually, it
Yakuza.
is. Big time.
Kids these days are entitled, man. They'll come bitching to the Arakawa family about porn scammers on our turf. We can't have that kind of shit staining our good name.
We have the honor to uphold, the honor of people who don't support animal fuck videos. Are you going to give it back to the kids or keep it yourself? Well, you left yourself open to that. Now do we have a combat minigame where we can beat the shit out of this guy?
Hey, did you forget who you're dealing with?
Of course not. Just some Yakuza street trash who's gotta learn when to quit.
Interfering with the important business of animal fuck videos.
You picked the wrong fight.
Shirataka, whatever. During battle, you will select which actions to take using the command menu in the bottom left corner of the screen. Select the attack command to attack with the weapon on hand. Give that a shot. So, the Yakuza series has been going for a while. It's got a very loyal sort of niche audience. I've watched Lethal stream quite a few of the games on his channel. Have always enjoyed them. But up until this point, the series had been like an action, command inputs, like real-time action fighting, some minor RPG elements, just to the extent that you can get items and level up attacks and blah blah. But it's effectively an action game, like a modern brawler. This game, however, it's got a new protagonist, kind of a reset, like a new series. I guess it's set in the same world. I don't know. I don't know the Yakuza games well. Like I said, I pop in randomly, watch Lethal play. I've always enjoyed. But this is a brand new protagonist, and it's going to be a full-on RPG gameplay, which suits me down to the ground, considering all the issues I've been having with my hands recently. So let's just beat up the first enemy in the game.
Cool.
Attack with X. I feel like we're probably meant to win this fight. You can select attack again before a fallen enemy gets back up. Use a regular attack will change into a powerful opportune strike. Opportune strikes really dish out the pain. So take every chance you can get. So this is like spam the buttons and you get to curb stomp people. I'm okay with that. He attacks. We can use items. The red gauge at the bottom right is your energy or health points. If Kasuga's HP reaches 0, it's game over. Not shockingly. HP can be recovered by using items. Why not take this opportunity to take a bite out of your onigiri now? Any flavor will do. And this is just basic tutorial stuff. Can't really be avoided. But we'll have some delicious salmon onigiri. Is onigiri like a sushi roll? I don't even know. I am not a Japophile. Not enough of a Japophile to probably truly get everything in this game. But select guard for Kasuga to defend himself until his next turn. This will decrease the damage you take. Okay. If you know the enemy's next attack will be a powerful one, it's best to get up your guard. Just a thought. And there's like a timed guard thing that I guess they'll teach us later. And now they just want us to win. That's it. Time to teach this guy a lesson. Oh, and one thing, if there's ever anything like a bicycle, a street sign near an enemy, a normal attack will change to a weapon attack, leading one to use, or in some cases kick, the nearby object. So a lot of the fun in the prior Yakuza games is some really creative ways to attack with objects on the street. I think in this game it's just kind of like random. They probably tried to include it because it was part of the spirit of what made the Yakuza series fun. But in the old games, when you had more direct control over combat and moving around manually, and it wasn't really just turn-based, you could really incorporate that stuff into strategy. In this game, I think it's just kind of there to be fun. I don't know how much you can like plan for to use them. Curb stomp. And that was handled easily enough. So, $5 dues, if I might invent a wacky new way to approach the Yakuza series that no one has ever done before. Legal. Yeah, experience and job experience. I guess we'll get into all of that later. No point trying to explain all of it now. But we leveled up, bitches. We have now reached level 2. Some point down the road, I'll be loading state, and we will have leveled up a bit, but not much. Like, I haven't done the kind of crazy off-screening that I've done on other games, because it was apparent that I was going to be, like, 10 or 20 hours into the story before I'd have all the base characters. And it seemed like an awful lot of playing to do before I started recording, so might be doing some off-screening as we go, but we are probably not going to break the game quickly. I'm unfortunately I'm bloodstained. I'm already down that road of just breaking the game with off-screening, trying to get items. Ichiban Kasuga of the Arakawa family, a Tojo clan subsidiary, and our main character. Oh, here comes Chris Jericho.
You okay?
No, he's not chubby enough. Mitsuo Yasumura, also Tojo clan dude, or Arakawa family.
Oh, hell yeah. Check this out, man.
Animal porn, I mean money.
Whoa, payday! That guy was pretty fucking loaded.
Yeah, he was always coming up with crazy business schemes back in the day.
He's a real scumbag.
Must have worked. The cash you got there might hit our quota today all by itself.
What are you talking about? We're gonna give this all back to those kids.
What kids? I wasn't aware of the previous conversation.
Get it, man?
Well, you didn't do any work.
Hold up. You want me to track down every single kid this guy shafted?
Okay, I guess he
For
does
real?
know what's going
Yes,
on.
for real. What part of this is hard to understand?
Nothing. I get it.
So he's the Yakuza thug with a heart of gold.
Hey, look at this real quick. How bad is it? Fucker got me with his brass knuckles.
Yeah, you've got a good-sized lump there, dude.
You got a good-sized lump,
you
brother.
Idiot. I mean my hair. I just got it done. And it was looking real fresh, too. I can't believe this shit, stupid Ushio.
So our main character, if you haven't figured it out yet, is zany.
I pay good money for this shit.
He's zany. Don't touch the hair. He works on the hair and you touch it. Zany. Bar macarone.
Damn, I choked. I took a bunch of hits to the face.
Well, like 2. I defended once. The other one was a
You're
plot
always
hit.
getting pummeled there. I think you like it.
Why don't you go to Masochisto karaoke instead of... Oh, okay, never mind. He's already making that joke.
You always let him get some punches in, even when you could wipe the floor with him.
And you're always fighting women and letting them punch you.
Guess I do let him do that.
Pretty masochist, if you ask me.
Masochistic.
Unless you're
It's an
trained
adjective.
to become a pro wrestler or something.
Okay, fine. I guess I can see how it comes across that way.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit you with this bike now, so just be warned.
That ain't it. I'm just doing, you know, what a hero would do.
Hiro Hue?
A hero?
Sure.
Why is that guy wandering around in his pajamas anyway?
So what? When it's time to throw down, my brain just starts thinking in Dragon Quest terms.
Oh, God. Well, I guess
Yeah,
Ald
with
might
the
enjoy
Dragon
that.
Quest? What's so great about it?
Everything. It's an epic and dangerous journey, and
Never
that's
played
exactly
any of
how
the,
I
quote,
see
modern
life.
Dragon Quest games.
You do know you're a freaking Yakuza, right?
Basically a
Even
thug.
one guy gets a lucky hit and it's all over for you. You realize that, dude? How many times has Captain Sawashiro told you that?
I don't know.
Kill
Is
a
he the
guy over
mean
something
guy?
as stupid as collections, that's when it's all over.
I'm gonna kill people over stuff that matters, like animal porn.
Look, I like this life with Arakawa-san, the captain, and even your dumbass.
No.
I'm not gonna do anything to ruin that.
Other than not collect money, which is what you were sent to
I
do.
want to be at rock bottom again.
bottom.
Again. So, rock bottom was when you were cooped up in that Soapland office playing non-stop Dragon Quest?
No, it was when I was a Kabuki
Wouldn't be the
actor,
man
except
I
that
am
wasn't me.
today without it. A cool guy, full of the bravery those games showed me. And what they didn't, Arakawa-san did.
Arasawa.
That's where you get all
Karakawa-san is
this
the
hero
greatest Dragon
crap,
Quest
huh?
player of all.
Maybe I should give this gamer shit a chance.
Do it, man. But first, let's give that money back to the kids.
They're being less... I guess Dragon Quest is by Sega as well, so they're being less than subtle about plugging... I mean, I guess it's not the worst product placement ever, because it's not just a big sign that says Dragon Quest. They've worked it into this guy's backstory, but like the whole... Maybe I should give this gamer shit a chance. Hey, gamers who are playing this game all day, go buy our DLC so you can play it even more, because that's what makes you a true hero
Got scammed.
of the Three Kingdoms.
Oh, right.
So anyway, I guess that's it for this scene. Guys gotta eat.
Well, time to give those kids some refunds.
Thanks. Hit me up at the SIG shop when you're done.
Sure.
Yep, whatever. Whenever the plot demands it, I will appear. It's my destiny. Oh, I guess we don't get to take control yet. I thought maybe we were gonna get to free roam a bit.
Good, good. Hey, did you know Mama Michio is looking for you?
Mamma mia.
She wanted you to swing by.
What'd she need with me?
No clue. I'm just the messenger.
I figured I would get a completely incomplete message, giving you no information and deliver it, rather than ask follow-up questions that might have been useful.
Duty calls.
Duty. So, we're going to go to Michio's bar for our next bit of plot. Meanwhile, we can take a look here. Our task right now is to go to Michio's bar. Guess I better head to Michio's place. It's on the north side of the Champion District. The Champion. No sub-stories unlocked yet. We got skills to pay the bills, I guess. Maybe. I don't know that we've unlocked anything that's worth looking at. Gear. What are we equipped with? We are barehanded and naked. So that's fun. I guess I was trying to see if there's a map, and there is. So, stylistically, in flavor, very similar to the old Yakuza games. It seems to me like they're trying to do everything they can to make it feel like the old Yakuza games, other than the fact that they've changed the base gameplay core to real-time, or not real-time. I guess it is, I don't know, it's entirely turn-based. Yeah, I don't think you ever get interrupted in your turn because you didn't select one fast enough. I think it really is like old-school, original Final Fantasy, infinite amount of time to take your turn, turn-based RPG. But a lot of the trappings, they're trying really hard to make it feel like the old days of the Yakuza series, including being able to like knock people around. The big thing to bear in mind that's changed is that in the old games, they never, ever, ever had violence against women. In this game, you'll actually have playable female party members, so I'm assuming at some point. Then again, I don't know for a fact that the only female combatants in the game might be your allies. You might never fight against a woman. But that was a big deal because this game is into the Yakuza series. It's fun. It's not for little kids. There's ultra-violence. So I think they were, probably right to make it so that it's structured. You're never beating up ladies. So there's various shops where you can buy various things, but we got no money, and spoilers, I guess, but I'm pretty sure the story will be taking us away from this area pretty soon. So there's not a whole lot of point in really figuring out what the items around here are. I don't think we're going to be in this. It's almost like a tutorial area where the story will be carrying us out of here fairly soon. So there's probably not a lot of point in getting too comfortable and set. I'm going to save now, mostly because I need to call it a video. And when we come back next time, we got through some real basic story stuff. George frickin' Takei, it's just a really cool dude. Captain. No, but we've got a little bit of his backstory. He is apparently the feeling I'm getting so far is he is the head of a fairly small Yakuza subsidiary. If you know the Yakuza series, I think we might be working for the large... At the clan level, I think the clan we're working for was like a bad guy clan in previous games. I don't really know. It doesn't really matter if this is your first foray. But our hero is just this kind of optimistic, upbeat guy who likes video games and being in the Yakuza. And but there's a tragic backstory going on with his boss. So maybe we'll get more about that later. Maybe we won't. I think we'll get more about that later. But it's certainly not going to be until, at the very earliest, next time. See you then, guys.